Hi everyone, it's Eliot BASTIANCIG, and today we're going to speak about the theory of evolution. First of all, I want to say I'm really glad if you're listening to this, because of course all of the topics I treated and that I will talk later are all really fascinating topics, and I'm really caring about them, so I know that sometimes I might not be great enough to speak about those topics, but still I'm doing my best and I hope you'll understand. So, first of all, let's start with the beginning. The theory of evolution is a theory, as in the title, but I want to clear all misunderstandings about it. In science, there is two types of objects. It can either be an observation or a theory. Observation relies on facts that you can seize, and a theory is a suspicion, if you wish. But some theory, like the theory we're going to speak about today, are well accepted in the scientific world because it relies on a lot of observation. Still, we cannot say it's an observation. It stays as a theory, but it's like it has a lot of proof to backfire that. So, the theory of evolution has been postulated by Charles Darwin and Andrew Wallace in the 19th century. And it states that, every human being comes from a last human common ancestor called Luca. And within that ancestor, every human being reproduces itself. That's what we call hereditary traits. But within those traits, there is some mutation, some change every single times it replicates itself, and this is called mutation, and that's what creates the evolution. Of course, all this is ruled by what we call fitness, which is the capacity of an organism to reproduce itself and to create offsprings. And every trait, not every trait, but a lot of traits has an impact on the fitness of the organism. So, through the evolutionary process, we create a lot of different organisms, and all of them, through fitness and natural selection, are processed by what we call nature, and it's what creates the biodiversity of the whole world. So from one single ancestor, the evolution explained the total diversity of our world, which is fantastic. Well, of course, there is creationism that I want to talk about a tad bit only. What to say about it? There is a great Simpson episode in which you can see the opposition between the theory of evolution and the creationism. But basically what I want to say about it is that creationism is just a religious dogma stating that everything was created as they are by God. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what I can say much about it. As a scientist, I'm not really that kind of that is hard, to talk about creationism, but I really think if you're interested in creationism, you might also see that episode from The Simpsons, which is kind of funny in my opinion. And we're gonna speak later in some other episode about phylogenetics, I think. We're also going to speak about the egoist genes. And there's also one other episode that I don't share right now, which will stand on this principle of evolution. So, as of yesterday episode, it's a basis on which I'll try to build some further and more complex thoughts and current of thoughts or theory. So I hope this episode was interesting for you, and see you tomorrow.